Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about the Tire Pressure Monitoring System, or TPMS, from TireMinder. It's the i10 RV TPMS. Now I'm going to start with a quick summary for those of you that are in a hurry. Now if you look out on the market, you're going to see a bunch of crappy ones, alright, and then you're going to see a few really good ones that stand out. Of the good ones, you can't really go wrong. They're all really good. They work just fine, but I'm going to give you 3 good reasons why I chose the TireMinder. Reason number 1, it shows all the tires on one screen all at the same time. So that's huge for me. I want to glance up at the screen and see all the tire pressures in 1 or 2 seconds, and then my eyes are back on the road. I don't want to be staring at this thing, waiting for it to scroll through tires or having to push buttons. Now forget that. So it has to show all the tires on one screen, and this is the only one that does that. Reason number 2 is actually much cheaper. This one's $400 versus $600 and up for the other good ones. And reason number 3 is you get free replacement batteries. They actually send you a complete extra set of batteries when you get it. But then if you need replacement batteries a year from now, you just email them and they'll send them to you for free. You just have to pay a small shipping fee. So again, any of these good ones will work. They're all fine. They'll do a good job. But I chose the TireMinder because it's cheaper, free battery replacement, and the main thing by far is that it shows all the pressures on one screen all at the same time. So go ahead and pause this video, head down to the link. I've got a $20 off coupon. Hit the link, plug in the coupon, get yours on order, and then come on back and I'll show you how it works and how to install it. Okay, so let's see what's in the box. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. We got our monitor, color monitor with the antenna. This is a bracket to hold it onto the windshield. Got some tie downs, a little power supply for in the car with a cable, a booster, stickers, owner's manual, registration. In this case we have 10 of the sensors. You can get more or less. And we have the batteries, and we have a wrench with some nuts and some extra seals for the sensors. Okay, so let's talk about how this system works. We have a bunch of these sensors, and in this case I have 10, but you can get up to 40. Now you take your sensors and you put them on the valve stems of your tires, and they will measure the pressure and the temperature, and they'll transmit it up to this monitor. Okay. Now if this sensor is way back on a trailer, we also have an included booster that's mounted back there, and then that signal gets sent to here and then boosted up to the monitor. Now our monitor has a front and a rear display, and it can display 10 tires on the front and 10 tires on the rear. So you could look at it like the front is your tow vehicle, and you would do, say, if it's a 4 tires, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and if it's a dually you could do 5, 6, and then go to the rear and put 4 or 6 tires back there. Now you can set it up however you like. In my case, I'm going to put them all on one page because I want to see all 10, well in my case 8 tires all at the same time. So I'm going to do for my truck, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 for the truck, and then I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 for my trailer. But again, you can set it up whatever makes sense to you. In addition to reporting the pressures and temperatures on here, the system also is constantly monitoring every tire for pressure and temperature and looking for changes or loss in pressure, high temperatures. It has 5 alarms, and they are high pressure, low pressure, high temperature, a slow change in pressure, or a fast change in pressure. So it's constantly monitoring these things, and let's say if it got a high temperature, I think the high temperature kicks in around 167, then it would put a red circle around that tire and give you an audio alarm to let you know that there's a problem. So that's really the main strength of the system, is to alert you of issues before they become major problems. Okay, next let's go ahead and install the batteries. So we're going to take our sensor and unscrew the cap, take a battery plus side up, and you just slide it right in the sensor like that, and you put the cap back on. You get it nice and snug. Okay, now this guy's ready to go. And while we're on the subject of batteries, make sure you fill out this warranty card and send it in. If you send this guy in, then you're going to get free batteries through 2022 and probably beyond. All you got to do, and for once a year you can send them, I think, an email, and they will mail you free batteries. They only charge you for a small fee for the shipping. Okay, so I've got all the batteries installed on the sensors, and now I'm going to go ahead and first hook up my pull truck, my Dodge Ram 1500. And I also checked the door jamb, got the manufacturer's recommended pressure, and topped off all my tires to 35 psi. So now we're going to come in here, take off the cap, and put the nut on here. Put it all the way down like that. And when we put the sensor on here, we'll pull this back out and tighten it up. So I'm going to go ahead and put all these on so we don't have to stop when we're doing the programming. I'm going to go ahead and program all the sensors to the truck. This is really easy to do. I'm at the driver's side rear tire here. Got my monitor. I already did the front driver's side. As you can see, it's reporting 33 psi. Now to get into learn mode, see right now you got the M, we're in monitor mode. You hold down the left and right arrows. Switches, the L is learn mode. And we'll use the arrow key to get down here to the driver's side rear tire. Now I'm just going to take the sensor and just screw it on here. And as I screw it on here, the monitor should read it. Yep, there it came up. It's 33 psi. Okay, now I take this little wrench they give us and tighten up this nut here. Get that snugged up, and that one's done. Let's do the other two. Okay, here we are on the passenger side rear tire, and we're going to pull up our monitor, scooch over to that one. There it is, right there, that's where I want them. Take our sensor, screw it on here. There we go, 33 psi. And we'll tighten up this nut on here. Use a little wrench. There we go. 3 down, 1 to go. Okay, so I finished up the truck, and now I'm working on the trailer. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is mount that booster. So we come back here by the battery, and I found a good spot right here on this junction box. I used one of the corner screws to mount it right there. Antenna's pointed down, like it's recommended. Run the wires up into the battery box, and you just clip it on to the negative and the positive. Now when I'm not using it, I'm going to leave that off, save the battery. Alright, that only took a couple of minutes. That's pretty easy to hook up. I like it being right in the middle like that. And the other thing I did is, I don't think I need to really show you this, but went ahead and put all the sensors on the back 4 tires of the trailer, same way we did the truck. So let's go see what we got. Okay, so now I've gone ahead and mounted the monitor up to the windshield of the truck, and now with just a quick glance I can see all my pressures and know that all my tires are in good shape. Okay, so let's simulate a blowout of one of our trailer tires. So you can see here we got all our pressures are showing, and I went ahead and loosened this one up. I'm going to take it off real quick, and you see it gives you an audio alarm right away, puts a red box around it. so you can see exactly that you got a problem. So I'll put that back on, and the pressure comes right back. Here I've got it mounted up in the windshield, and we're driving down the road pulling the camper. We can see all 4 of the truck tires on the top outside and the 4 tires on the trailer on the inside of the bottom. We know all of our pressures at a glance. We don't have to worry about our tires. Everything's looking good. Okay guys, in summary, I chose the TireMinder over the other good ones primarily because it shows all the tire pressures on one screen. It's also a lot cheaper and they give you free batteries. So if you like this one, head down in the comments section and you'll see a $20 off coupon. You click on the link and plug that in. I definitely would not be pulling a trailer without a TPMS. If you don't like this one, you should definitely pick up one of them. It's good to know ahead of time when you're starting to have a problem with a tire starting to go down, overheating, about to have a blowout. It gives you a chance to get off the road before you have a serious accident. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.